Hello, Southwick. Many of you know me. I am Mrs. Lamoureaux, one of the nurses from the high school. I'm sure you've heard people talking about a new type of coronavirus called COVID-19, and you might be wondering what on earth it is. It's a virus. Viruses are tiny particles so small we cannot even see them. Even though we can't see them with our eye, they can actually make us very sick. We can see viruses under a microscope. A microscope can zoom way in, and it shows us tiny objects that we can't see with our eyes alone, almost like binoculars. When we look at different viruses under a microscope, each virus looks different. Even though they look different from one another, viruses have something in common. They all have little bits or pieces that stick out of them, like these. These pieces that stick out are designed to stick to different parts of our body, depending on the type of virus that it is. I'm sure we all know someone who has taken time off from school because of the common cold. Well, the common cold can be caused by a type of coronavirus. The common cold has pieces that are designed to attach to cells in your nose and throat. That can give you a stuffy nose and make you feel really miserable. Usually with the common cold, you rest for a while, drink some water, and maybe take some medicine that somebody at home gives you in hopes to make you feel better. The COVID-19 version of the coronavirus also has pieces that are designed to stick to the cells of our lungs. Our lungs help us breathe. So some people who are getting this new type of coronavirus are feeling stuffy in their lungs, and that can make them have a hard time breathing. They can have this difficulty breathing in addition to other common symptoms like aches and pains, nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, or even an upset stomach. Anyone can get or spread the virus. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you or your family come from. What happens if you get the coronavirus? It seems that almost all children and young adults who get COVID-19 virus don't get very sick because their immune system is able to fight the virus off. Most people under the age of 18 haven't had very severe symptoms. Luckily, most people who get this virus will have mild symptoms, but some people can get very, very sick. This can include older people like grandparents or people who already have other health problems. These people are not able to fight the virus as well. We can work together to keep this virus from spreading to people who may have a hard time fighting it. How can we help? Well, the virus doesn't have legs, so can't walk. Doesn't have wings, so can't fly. That means to get into our lungs, the virus needs our help. Our mission is not to help COVID-19. Let's imagine that we have a little COVID-19 on this cup. I touch the cup, and now I have the virus on my hands. Even if the virus is stuck to your hand, don't panic. It can't go anywhere from here. It can't get into your skin. It only wants to get into your lungs. This is why we tell you to wash your hands often, especially before you eat anything like your lunch. The way the virus is going to get to your lungs is when you touch your mouth, your nose, or your eyes. So rubbing your eyes because they're itchy, or picking your nose and putting your hands in your mouth without washing them first is what you need to avoid. This is how the virus gets into us and how we can get infected and pass it to others. You can see that washing your hands is really important to stop the spread of COVID-19. So let's go wash our hands. How you wash your hands matters. Soap is the most important part. You need to make sure you're scrubbing with soap for at least 20 seconds before you rinse with water. Look up a hand washing song on the internet. They've got some really good ones. Once you get a lot of practice scrubbing for the right amount of time, it will be easier to do it right every time. The other way you can get sick is if someone sneezes or coughs right on you. Yuck! What happens is their boogers or spit carries the virus into your face. You will see people wearing masks, and that is to protect you and themselves. This way, the sneeze goes into the mask and not all over everybody else. If you have nothing to cover, use your elbow. Don't sneeze into your hands, because if you were to touch something, this is how you could spread germs. Gross. We are all being extra careful to be apart right now. We don't want to spread the virus by accident to someone who might get very sick. You can help stop the virus by staying home, cover your cough or sneeze, correctly washing your hands often, and keeping your hands away from your face. That means your eyes, nose, and mouth. Well, I hope this was helpful. So please do your part. Stay home, wash your hands, and stay safe. Thank you.